ABC's late-night lineup has been thrown into further turmoil as Sinclair Broadcast Group, one of the largest affiliate station owners in the country, is demanding that Jimmy Kimmel remain off the air until he issues a formal apology and pays financial compensation to conservative commentator Charlie Kirk's family. The standoff, which has been brewing since Kimmel's controversial on-air remarks about Kirk earlier this month, escalated into a full-blown battle between network executives, affiliates, and advertisers. According to insiders familiar with the situation, Sinclair executives believe Kimmel's suspension by ABC was not enough. They argue that the damage from his comments extended beyond Kirk personally, impacting Kirk's family and creating ripple effects across communities that tune in to ABC programming. By taking such a hardline stance, Sinclair has effectively forced ABC into a high-stakes standoff with one of its most influential affiliate partners. The flashpoint began when Kimmel, during a late-night monologue, made what critics described as a personal and disrespectful attack on Kirk while discussing his political activities. The remarks quickly sparked outrage among conservative groups, leading to boycotts, protests outside the Jimmy Kimmel Live studio in Los Angeles, and calls for ABC to take disciplinary action. In response, the network pulled Kimmel's show from its schedule indefinitely, replacing it with reruns and guest-hosted specials. However, Sinclair, which owns dozens of ABC affiliates across the United States, has insisted that the punishment did not go far enough. Executives from the group reportedly sent a strongly worded letter to Disney, ABC's parent company, demanding not only a public apology, but also a payment to Kirk's family to address reputational harm and personal distress. Media analysts say this is a rare but significant move by an affiliate group, which typically avoids direct involvement in editorial or talent disputes. This is about leverage, one analyst explained. Sinclair is signaling that as long as it controls distribution in key markets, ABC has to pay attention. If Sinclair pulls Kimmel off its stations permanently, that's lost advertising revenue and viewership that the network can't ignore. Inside ABC, executives are reportedly split. Some argue that giving in to Sinclair's demands would set a dangerous precedent, effectively allowing affiliate groups or outside interest organizations to dictate programming decisions. Others, however, see the financial and reputational risks as too severe to ignore, particularly as advertisers grow increasingly uneasy about being caught in the middle of a political firestorm. Meanwhile, Jimmy Kimmel himself has remained largely silent since his suspension. Sources close to the comedian suggest he feels he has been unfairly targeted and is unwilling to issue a forced apology. Friends of Kimmel have hinted that he believes conceding to Sinclair and Kirk would compromise his creative independence and embolden critics to weaponize outrage in the future. The controversy has already begun to impact late-night television more broadly. Competitors such as Stephen Colbert, Seth Meyers, and Jimmy Fallon have avoided weighing in directly but are closely watching how ABC navigates the crisis. There are growing concerns across the industry that political disputes could now influence which personalities stay on the air, potentially reshaping the late-night landscape. For Charlie Kirk, the incident has amplified his profile. Conservative media outlets have rallied behind him, portraying the feud as evidence of what they call Hollywood's disdain for conservative voices. Kirk himself has not directly commented on Sinclair's demand for financial compensation, but his allies have framed it as a matter of accountability rather than censorship. Advertisers are also playing a decisive role. Several major sponsors reportedly paused their buys during Jimmy Kimmel Live's time slot, waiting to see whether the host returns or if ABC makes permanent changes. This financial uncertainty only adds to the pressure facing Disney executives, who must balance maintaining strong affiliate relationships, protecting advertising revenue, and preserving the network's reputation for editorial independence. Industry insiders say negotiations between ABC and Sinclair are ongoing but fraught with tension. Some speculate ABC could explore alternative distribution strategies, including digital-first options, if relations with Sinclair deteriorate further. Yet cutting ties with such a major affiliate group would come at a steep cost, potentially leaving millions of households without access to ABC programming.